Right, let's see. No, I will not be in misery. I refuse to be in misery. You scallion. Can you hear me? By the way? Ah, I see. Just give it a bit of time. Can anyone hear me all right? I'm doing fine. Yesterday was a bit of a hectic trying to get last minute entrants. Awesome. Yay. As you can see, I'm well prepared with my new iPad. Right, just give it a couple of minutes. Just see if as well. Have we got the hats? The hat back. So we got 2 each, one for the women's, one for the men's. So the hats are back. Oh, Sarah J. Well, I've got my drink with me. Picture of me and my late dog Finn there. Right, so give it another minute and then we'll just wait and see if anyone else turns up. I know it's a little bit early for most of you. I just got to make sure I've got everything. So what I'll do is I'll explain how this tournament will work, and then I'll get to the first round draws, and then maybe answer a few questions. See how it goes. But you can go ahead and ask me questions if you want whilst we wait. There we go. Just going to make sure everything is A-OK. So we'll... fair enough. It will be a quick live stream, so you won't... so it's not going to take forever. Right. We'll get started when the 5-minute mark hits, which is about less than 40 seconds ago, I think. Oh, yeah. I will say, though, whilst we're waiting, the entry list, women's will be interesting because I will say this for now. There was a little bit of a hiccup last night. One of the participants that did try to save a spot is not on my save game, so they've been taken out and instead replaced with a random entry, which I'll yet to decide later on after the stream. So, but looking at this list now, There's some good competition here. Ruby Rebel is not going to be participating in this tournament because she is currently the NXW Women's Disputed World Champion. So she can take a break from tournament action for this year, although it's not the first time she's done something like that. For the men's, it's looking pretty good. We're going to be seeing some new faces, some old faces, and some faces that you probably will never recognize. But all is good. And I think we should get started. Right. Okay. First of all, welcome everyone who decided to join me for this brief moment of time to see what the draw for both men's and women's World Cup tournaments are going to take place. Before I start, though, I will like to address something that will be different in this tournament, and that is the format itself. Now, before we did 4 rounds, one-on-one matches, along with a world title match before the grand final, just to make things a little bit interesting. However, since this is not going to be like a pay-per-view event, this will be for the special 50th episode of NXW, which will be coming soon. So to make sure that it's not going to be like, I don't know, 3 hours of a women's tournament and then like 4 hours of a men's tournament, I've decided to condense it into 2 rounds. So basically, the first round will consist of 4 fatal 4-way matches, and the winners of those 4 individual matches will meet in a final fatal 4-way match, where the winner of that final fatal 4-way match will be the overall winner of the tournament. And then the same will happen for the men's as well. Now, currently, I have not recorded any matches for it because obviously we haven't done the draws yet. So, basically, if all goes well, we might have a little bonus matchup for the show, but I cannot guarantee that it will happen or it won't happen. So, just to clarify, first round is no longer going to be one-on-one matches. It is now going to be fatal 4-way matches. I'm not too sure whether it's just going to be regular fatal 4 matches or it's going to be a tables fatal 4-way match or a ladder, which I probably won't do because AI and ladder matches tend to fuck up quite a lot, really. So I'm still deciding on that, whether to go with a different stipulation for each fatal 4-way, but I'll have to experiment when the time is right. So the winners of each fatal 4-way match from the first round will go on to meet again in the second round, where the winner of that second round fatal 4-way match will win the tournament itself. But it might change depending on how long each a fatal 4-way match takes. So if one fatal 4-way match takes like 30 minutes and then another takes like 25 to 30 minutes, then it will be like one fatal 4-way match. If not, if first round goes lickety split like that, then I might do one-on-one matches in the second round and then have the winners of those one-on-one matches go head-to-head in a third round for, the winner of the whole tournament. But it's all up in the air at the moment, so we'll have to wait and see. Hello, Satanic Borger. You cheeky little sausage. So without any further ado, shall we get on with the women's first round draw? Hello, Malichi. I've got the hat ready. Right. Okay, so I'm going to draw out 4 names, and those 4 names will be on match 1. And then I'm going to draw out another 4, and then that will be match 2. And then another 4, match 3, and then another 4, match 4. Okay, so this is the first of 4 Fatal 4-Way matches. So the first participant will be... I spent 20 minutes working on these last night. Okay, so the first participant in the first match will be... I don't know if you can see it. Forgive my quality. Venus, representing Brazil. So that's the first participant. Now we got to draw out 3 more names. So she will be taking on... Ooh. She'll be taking on Devon Wolf, representing Italy. And who else will be joining them? Okay, participant number 3. Hanako, representing Japan. And for the final participant for the first match, now this is going to be interesting because it is the random entry. So this is going to be interesting to see. So I don't know who this random entry is going to be. So think of it as a last minute replacement. So we have got, if you forgive me, we've got Venus taking on Hanako, Devon Wolf, and the random entry for our first Fatal 4-Way match. So that is the first match. We are now moving to the second match. Okay, give these a shake. And the first participant for the second match will be representing Mexico, Evelyn Dark. So she'll be entrant number 1. Our second participant is Mary McGregor, representing Ireland. Our third participant Courtney Flores, representing Puerto Rico. And I do apologize if I mess up some of the names here that I pronounce. I'm not very good. And our final participant for match 2 is representing the United States of America, Sabrina Hamel. Right, so let me just update the battle board, as I like to call it. So we got Sabrina Hamel. We have got Evelyn dark. And we have got cottony floors. And then we have got Mary McGregor. So that's match 2 sorted. Now it is time for match 3. And then once we're done with the women's, we'll move on to the men's. Okay, so the first participant for match 3. Oh, I've got 2 here. There we go. First participant will be. Now, please forgive me if I fuck this name up. Maribel Alessandra Duet, representing Cuba. So I don't know if you can see that properly, but that's the representative for Cuba. So it's going to be interesting to see who our next opponent is. And second participant will be. Why do I torture myself with names which I can't pronounce? At least Devereux. Pardon me if I butchered the name, but that is France representative right there. Well, we're getting to the nitty-gritty here, folks. Our third participant will be. Oh boy. Amanda Doyle, representing Canada. Since when did you become a French teacher, Brandon? Eh? Nah, just kidding. Right. Our fourth participant will be Lorena Kulai, representing Samoa. So, I am British. Yes, I am British. I don't really hear a lot of those names, to be honest. Not in person anyway, so it's kind of rare for me to acknowledge the way that they sound. I mean, I guess I could use Google Translate to figure out how they sound, but who has the time for that these days? Right. Okay, so we've got Loana. Then we've got Amanda. Then we have got Elise. And then we've got Maribel. I'm just going to put the first names down. Right. Are we all ready for the 4 final names for the Women's World Cup draw? I've got them all in my hand here. Their fates are in my hands. Right. Number 1. Lissa Utaker, Romania. So that is the first participant in the final Fatal 4-Way match. Second one, Brenda Skies. And then we've got everyone's favorite nudist, Maddie Saban, representing South Korea. And finally, as nominated by Ruby Rebel herself, representing England, Tori Doyle, the current UAPW World Champion, but her title will not be on the line. So, those are the final four, which will compete in the final Fatal 4-Way match at the World Cup. So, we've got Tori, we've got Maddie, we've got Brenda, and then we got Lissa. All right. So, it's going to be interesting to see how this one plays out. Now, I don't know if I've mentioned before, but these Fatal 4-Way matches will be elimination. So, I think that will be quicker that way, if that makes any sense. Otherwise, it's just going to be like one 35-minute Fatal 4-Way match, and then we just got to get another 3 Fatal 4-Way matches out of the way. And I don't think anyone would want to stick around to watch that, especially for just a special episode of NXW. Right. Just got to finish this off. Okay. All right. So, the women's is done. It's all coming together nicely. So I'll put these names back in the hat to the side. Are we all ready for the men's drawing now? I'll give you a minute to take a break. It's going to be quite the interesting tournament, because there might be a few surprises to some of y'all. Right. Here is Sihat. I'm going to shake things up. Okay. For the first of 4 fatal matches for the men's NXW World Cup tournament is Maliki Bailey representing Colombia. And he'll be taking on Brian Asriel representing the United States of America. And he'll be taking on our last entrant, believe it or not, representing Egypt, Ayman Wah. A very new face. And our 4th final entrant for the first match is, oh boy, a very new face as well. If you're not on my Discord, you probably might have seen this name pop up before. Cairo Voss representing Jamaica. So it's interesting Interesting start. So we've got Eamon. We have got Malichi. We have got Cairo. And then we've got Brian. And that is the first match. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty already. And I'm hoping for a very Pacific draw. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, no, I'm not in the tournament. No. See, I'm not an egotistical prick. Okay. There we go. This is for match number 2. Oh, Damien, you're going to like this. Obelisk is coming back, representing Germany. Oh boy, I bet your ears are perked up now. But the question is, will I be able to pick your name out of the hat? Right. Here's the second participant. Could this be you, Damien? We shall see. Participant number 2 is... Ooh, it's not Damien, but it is Phantomagnolia representing Wales. 2 more to go. All right. You see my hand? I'm not being biased or anything. This is all randomized. That's how I like to do things. All right. Could this be it? It's not. It's Jacob Baker representing Ghana. We are now down to 1. I'm shaking the hat again. Making sure all is fair. Right. Okay, I've got the last one here. Last one. Sorry, Damien, but Robin Dark, representing Mexico, gets the final slot. But there is still hope. If Obelisk wins that match, and if Damien wins whether the third or last Fatal 4-Way match, then they could meet. So, fingers crossed. Right. Before I move on, I've got to make a record of who's who. So we've got Robin. We've got Obelisk. We've got Jacob. Feels like I'm taking school attendance, doesn't it? And then we got Fanta. Not the drink. Well, you get what I mean. You saw the name. I have to admit, that is quite a unique name. Right, so 2 more matches left. It's all getting excited, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Right. For the third match. Pierce Perch representing Canada. Oh, yeah, that is a good point. There might be a possibility that Matt Thunder and Jacob Baker could engage in combat for the right to compete for the world title. That's going to be interesting. I never thought of that now. All right. Second participant. Representing Samoa is Nakoa. There we go. All right. Third participant. Representing England, Sean Hitch. Remember, he was pinned by Jose Blanco at our pay-per-view, and he wants another shot. Can the hot streak, even though despite taking a tiny setback, can he bounce back by winning the whole thing? We shall see. And our fourth participant is representing Ireland, Peter McGregor, the brother of Tommy McGregor, representing the McGregor dynasty. So, we have got PS taking on Nakoa. Taking on Sean Hitch. Taking on Peter. And now we have finally come to the final match for the men's in this first round. Ooh. Can anyone hear me? Hello? Am I all good? Can anyone hear me? I'll just. All right. Are we all good? I know Bernard can hear me. Anyone else? All right. Okay. The final four. Their destinies are in the palm of my hand. Okay. First one. These out of the way. Is Medvedev representing Turkey. Second participant. Atticus Black representing France. The third participant. And it had to be sooner or later. Davian Shelley representing Japan. And finally, representing Scotland, Angus McKeon. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the draw. Right, so that is Matt Atticus, Biggest Dickus. Nah, I'm just kidding. and Angus. And that concludes our first round draw. So, for fatal four-way matches for first round, whether or not it will be a tables or a standard fatal four-way match, probably might be a tables because I think that might be the quickest way to get past the first round. But I'll have to experiment a little bit off stream and just see where it goes. So, also, what was I going to say? Like I said before, it's all elimination. So there's no excuses. If you get eliminated, you get eliminated. There's no biased or anything like that. You all saw the draw. It's all completely randomized. So I don't want to hear any excuses. You reap what you sow. But anyway, if any of you want to ask me questions, feel free to go ahead. I'll try my best to answer them. Would I like to do a crossover event with the likes of Phoenix Red? I would like to do crossover promotions. Because I did so with a few promotions already. The special exhibition that I'm trying to get done as a little bonus match for the World Cup is a CMV women's world title match between Alice Blake and Suplex, because the story over there is that even though Suplex is 1/3 of the CMV Trios champion, she's been gunning for the women's world title, and she's the Undisputed Elite, as well as the fans, are now starting to be under the impression that management is protecting Alice Blake and her title. So hopefully we can organize a little match between Alice Blake and Suplex for the CMV Women's World title. And hopefully the Undisputed Elite won't have to murder anyone again, which they have been doing, mostly like office workers at CMV, but you didn't hear that from me, okay? But yes, speaking of Undisputed Elite, I have started recording matches for the next UEPW chapter as well. The matches confirmed so far is Ruby Rebel versus Matea Saban, where the stipulation is that if Matea wins, then she will get a one-on-one match with Ruby Rebel at a future NXW show. But if Ruby Rebel wins, then the Saban Society will have to defend the UOPW tag team titles against Revolution and the Undisputed Elite, and any two chosen members from the Undisputed Elite. Another match confirmed is a UEPW Pure Rules title match between the current Pure champion Amanda Doyle versus Hanako. So that's basically a 2 out of 3 falls match. 20 count, disqualifications are enforced as well. 2 out of 3 falls, like I said. If the time limit expires, which I think is 25 minutes, if that expires, then Amanda retains the title via draw. What else? Oh, yes. And Suplex will be in non-title action, against Sabrina Hamel in a underground match. So that's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be disqualifications enforced, though. So it's going to be straight up submissions and fighting. basically. I'm still trying to call together some matches as well. I think there's also a tag team match involving Tina Estrada and Courtney Flores taking on new Secutives, which is Sasha Doyle and Courtney Cox. Not Courtney Cox, Christy Cox. That's it. So that's confirmed as well. So I'm still trying to call together some matches as well. So those are the matches confirmed for UAPW, which I don't know when it's going to come out. So bear with me. I try and get these done as much as I can. But yeah, it's so let's just check. Yes, I did hear about the new band as well, and there might be a chance for Damien Shelley and Obelisk to finish their feud, although I'm not too sure. We're going to have to wait until after the World how that pans out. But yeah, it's it probably might not happen during this season, or it could happen just before 2K26. And we could all have to go through the whole process of recreating everything. And everybody loves recreating shit, don't they? Especially me, when I have to fucking redesign the whole NXW and UAPW and PWN as well. Oh, it's all going to be fucking fun. But yeah, like I said, give me a little bit of choice. Yes, finish your laundry, Maddie, you lazy bastard. Right, but yeah, so those are the first round draws. Whether or not I'll change like each Fatal 4-Way match into like a different stipulation, or just keep them all the same, still up in the air for that. Whether or not there will be a bonus match, it's hard to tell at this point. But yeah, so I think that about covers it. But if you are watching and you are a participant in the NXW World Cup tournament, whether it's men's or women's or both, if you do, excuse me, if you do end up winning the tournament, obviously the prize is a world title shot that you can cash in at any time, whether it be a pay-per-view or a random NXW episode, so on and so forth. What I would advise right now is to wait until when WWE 2K26 comes out to like start making plans, because I think by the time we get NXW World Cup out of the way and then the UAPW chapter as well, I think by the time that finishes, I think 2K26 will be probably nearing its completion, so to speak. But yeah, so hopefully everything will go smoothly. So if you do have an idea in mind, DM me on Discord as well, if you can, or on Twitter as well. What else? If you want to join NXW, if you're watching this, feel free to DM me as well, whether it be on Discord or Twitter, and then we'll see where we can go from there. But thank you very much for watching. I know this has been a quick stream, so to speak, about 46 minutes. But yeah, so those are the first round draws. I don't know when exactly the whole 50th episode will come out. But if you follow me on Twitter, I will go update it, so to speak. What do you go by on Discord? Right, yes, I go by. To be honest, I'm not. Oh yes, I think I. Sorry, I'm just trying to. I'll probably send you a link. I'll probably send you a link. Which Phoenix Pro wasn't it? Wasn't it? Because if I could probably find you on Discord and then just like send you a DM to the NXW server as well. In fact, let me just. I'm still trying to get used to it. But Mr. Killop 365 is my username, all one word. And then my profile picture is just my core with the world title. So if that works, I'll just find you. But yeah, feel free to DM me whenever you can. What else? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Probably not. So yeah, that's all there is to it. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I know it's not the most entertaining of streams, but the main purpose was to draw out the names and see who's fighting who in the first round, and which we will do. So I can't guarantee a set time and date at this point for episode 50, but like I said, if you stick to Discord or the Twitter account, NXW, then I do tend to put up like breaking news tweets that indicate like a time and date. But yeah, so thank you for joining, and I will see you on the 50th episode, where we celebrate 50th episode of NXW. Yay! Right, so goodbye, God bless, and stay safe out there. Bye-bye.